Good Tuesday afternoon, friends. I'm going to do some meal prep. We are going to have twice baked cauliflower casserole. And I kind of did this because kind of like a play on a twice baked potato, but we're going to use cauliflower because that's how we roll here. Low carb. So if you were with me yesterday, you know I made that cauliflower au gratin. That was amazing. It was delicious. Every bit of that was eaten when the boys got home. Nothing was left. I actually have that extra half from that prime rib roast, and I'm just going to fix the other half today. I was going to grill it. It's raining, it's cloudy, it's windy, and everybody has a weird schedule today. So I'm just going to bake that other half in the oven, and we're going to have that, but we're going to have this with it. So what I've got is I bought an extra head of cauliflower because the other one was kind of small, but once I chopped it up, I realized it was plenty for last night's dinner. So we have another head for dinner tonight. So I'm just going to chop it up and put it in my pan here. Nothing fancy. And I'm going to cover it in some water, and I'm going to boil it until it is fork tender. That's all we're going to do right now. Okay, so I've got that in my pot here. I'll probably fix some green beans or something else to go with it. Oh, no, I'm not. I have salad. We're going to have salad. I forgot I had salad cut up. All right. Get all that goodness in there. Once again, this would be a fantastic side dish for Thanksgiving. I'm going to cover this with some water. Sorry that took longer than expected. Just gonna add some salt to it, and I'm just gonna bring it to a boil, like I said, till it's fork tender, just like you would a potato, okay? All right, that's it. To the stove it goes, and I'll see you in a few minutes. So while our cauliflower is boiling or getting ready to boil, it's in the pot. We're gonna do some bacon. We gotta have that for, what would a twice baked cauliflower be without some bacon? I always cut my bacon in half. I've done this for years. I don't know why. It may be like an old diet trick that, you know, two halves make a whole, so it feels like you're eating more. I don't know. Heavens knows about me. But it's something I've always done, and now my kids do it. I've always cut the pack in half. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in. I don't know, however, I'm just gonna cook it all because what I don't use for the casserole, we can use for salad tonight. Or might have a little snack. All right, just throw it in. Listen, y'all, you do not have to have your bacon laid out perfectly in the pan. That's a myth. You can put it all in like that, and it's all gonna cook as long as you stir it. You don't have to get so precise about things in the kitchen. You don't have to lay it out all perfect. Now, by all means, if you want to, go ahead. But you don't have to. Let me wipe my hands off. All right, so we've got our bacon there. I'm going to get it going. We've got our cauliflower going, and we shall come back in a few minutes together. Our bacon is done, crispy and chopped. The cauliflower is drained. Now listen, if you're looking for a fantastic Christmas gift, I suggest this. This is from Amazon, and they just clip on your pots and your pans for straining. I absolutely love them. I actually have two, and I bought all of the women in my life one a few years ago for Christmas. Okay, so I've drained the cauliflower. There's still a little bit of water left in the bottom of there, so I'm just going to put it back on the heat. I'm going to turn it down to low and just kind of let that moisture cook out of that cauliflower, so we don't want any runny cauliflower. It's time to assemble our twice baked cauliflower casserole. That is a mouthful. So our cauliflower was super tender, super easy to mash. I just literally mashed it with my spoon. I left it a little chunky like me. If you want to really get in there with the food processor and get it super creamy, that's up to you. I like a little chunky. So I just took my spoon, just like this, and got it nice and smashed up. Like I said, but a little chunky. So now we're just gonna add some sour cream. Depending on how much cauliflower you have, I just think I'm just gonna add a big scoopful. Probably 1/4 of a cup, I would say. We're gonna add some onion powder. This is totally optional for you. Use what spices you like. Use what seasonings you like. Garlic. And I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. Here we go, salt and pepper. You grew up in the 80s, you know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. All right. Salt, pepper. Shout out to you, the queens. All right, there we go. Give that a mix. Looks like that's gonna be the perfect amount of sour cream. All right. Now what I like to do with my twice baked cauliflower casserole, so I'm gonna add some cheese right in. Probably, once again, 1/4 of a cup. We're gonna save the rest for the top. Give that a mix. Sorry, Lola's snoring. As usual. All right, and I'm gonna take some of my bacon, and I like to add that in too. Probably a couple tablespoons. Looky-loo there. I got a fly buzzing around. That's the thing about living out in the country with animals. Nasty flies. All right, totally optional. I've got some green chopped onion. I'm going to add a little handful of that in also inside. I'm going to give it a taste. Did I put in? Yeah, I put in my salt and pepper. All right, let's give it a taste here just to make sure I don't need anything else. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to get my little casserole dish here, my little Fire King. Isn't she cute? Get this in there. Got that cheese melting. Looking good. I think sometimes when you do a lower carb diet, at times you kind of miss that mashed potatoes or twice baked potato or something rich and creamy. I think this will do the trick. Oh, I about forgot butter. Oh my goodness. Gotta have some butter in there. Let me get that in there. Probably about a tablespoon of butter. A little extra added fat and deliciousness. Butter. Get that stirred in. About had a Bob Ross happy little accident, didn't I? All right, there we go. There's our butter. Get that spread back out. Now to top it, we're gonna add some more cheese on top. Measure with your heart. All right, we got our cheese. Look at that. We've got our bacon. Just gotta go for it. Just gonna put it all on there. Live on the edge. All right. And then last, some chopped green onions. Yum. And there you have it. I'm going to pop it in the oven 375 until everything's heated through. Another quick and easy low carb side dish. This is our twice baked potato. No, scratch that. It's not a baked potato. This is our twice baked cauliflower casserole. There, I said it right. All right, have a good night. As always, thanks for stopping. Oh, I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I'll be back. Dinner's ready. Here is that gorgeous twice baked cauliflower casserole. Look at that. Then we have the other half of our prime rib roast. We've got salad with homemade salad dressing. Let's give this a try right here. I want you to see this. Look at that, friends. Let me get a fork. You got some good looking stuff here. Get a bite of it. You got the creaminess of the cauliflower, you got the cheese, the crunch of the bacon, and that little hint of onion. It's delicious. You'll never miss the potatoes and the prime rib. I'm ready to eat. As always, thanks for stopping by, hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.